80 years have passed, and the world has changed countless times. Seasons turned, wars ended, cities rose and fell. But one thing stayed the same in me: you. I've lived an entire lifetime holding onto a hope that never blossomed. I married, I loved, I lost. She was good to me, my wife, kind and warm. But even she knew that somewhere deep inside me there was a room I never let anyone enter. That room had your name carved into its wall. Even now, I sit in the same chair by the window, watching the wind stir the trees, looking for a sign of you, a glance, a voice in the breeze, a shadow that reminds me of how you used to walk. They say the heart forgets eventually, that time patches up the cracks, but the sign of you, your laugh, your smile, your light, it never left. It's strange, isn't it, to grow old beside a ghost of love that never even began. And still, every morning, I open the curtain and wonder if maybe today the wind will carry a trace of your soul back to mine. You belonged to another from the beginning. I knew that. He was kind. He made you happy. I could never resent him for that. I watched from afar, cheering for your joy even as it crushed something inside me. I wasn't brave enough to tell you how I felt. Not when it mattered. Maybe I was a coward. Or maybe I just loved you enough to let you go. They say real love is selfless. I never fully believed that until I saw you smile with him. And yet, despite every effort to move on, no one ever truly replaced you. Others came close, a laugh that echoed like yours, a kindness that mirrored your touch, but never you. Never the way your presence turned ordinary days into golden ones. Even now, at this age, when my back aches and my hand trembles, my heart still reacts the same way at the mention of your name. I catch myself whispering it sometimes, like a prayer, or maybe just a memory that never quite faded. You were never mine, not in any unofficial way, but you live inside me like a promise I made to myself that I'd never break. Over the years, I've seen glimpses of your life, not through invasion, not through obsession, just moments. A shared community, overlapping friends, the kind of small town coincidences that kept you close, even as time widened the distance. I saw you at the market once, holding his hand, laughing at something small and sweet. You looked content, peaceful, and I felt two things at once: a deep, aching joy that you were happy, and a quiet devastation that had nothing to do with that joy. I used to dream of what life with you might have been: a shared kitchen, Soft Sunday mornings, birthdays, bad days, inside jokes no one else would understand. But that dream stayed just that. A vision in my head, a vision in my mind. The real you was living your life, building your world, and I was just a distant spectator. I never wanted to interfere. I never reached out, not even when I was widowed. Some loves are loud and demand the world's attention. Mine was quiet, patient, reverent, tucked behind years of silence, but never small, never weak. And even now, I still watch for the sign of you, in crowds, in silence, in everything. The nights are the hardest. The world sleeps, but I remain, surrounded by stillness, haunted by thoughts that never aged. In my dreams, we were we are still young. You smile at me in that way you never really did, and we talk for hours like we used to. In those dreams, I finally say the thing I never dared to. I tell you that your laugh was always my favorite melody, that your kindness softened every corner of my soul, and that I've carried you like a flame in a lantern through every year of my life. Then I wake up, alone, the sheets beside me cold, the clock ticking louder than ever. It's a strange kind of grief, missing someone who's still alive, loving someone who never loved you back in the way you hope. But it's real, it's mine, and despite everything, the years, the distance, the silence, I wouldn't trade it. Because in some strange, quiet way, you gave my heart purpose. You were the sign that love doesn't have to be returned to be real. You were the proof that some feelings are so deep, they don't fade. They become part of who you are. I don't know if you ever thought of me. Maybe in passing, maybe not at all. That's okay. I never loved you to be remembered. I loved you because something in my soul whispered your name before I ever understood what love really meant. Now, as my body grows weaker and the world starts to fade around the edges, I still carry you. You, with the silver hair and your happy life, are probably surrounded by grandchildren, warm coffee, and quiet joy. I'm glad, truly, because you deserve that. I only wish I could have told you how much you meant to me. Not to change anything, not to make you leave him, just so you know that somewhere someone loved you for a lifetime in silence. I will go soon. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but when I do, I hope the last thing I see in my mind is a sign of you. Your smile, your voice, the light you carried so effortlessly. Because even after all these years, even after all the love I tried to give to someone else, It was always you. You'll never know, but you're my forever.